welcome to the Purple Elephant Show. I am your host, KC Phoenix. It is the weekend, and I got nothing, pretty much. And that is what I plan on titling this episode. I was going through the news articles, and I didn't see anything I felt like covering. I honestly didn't. I was looking at the news articles. Everything seems to be rinse and repeat, is what it seems to be. And I had this moment before. I don't recall when it happened. It was maybe a month and a half ago, give or take. And I was just like, there isn't really anything what I consider newsworthy. The only thing that kind of stands out to me right now was right before I was preparing to record, a notification came across my phone from the Washington Times saying that Lisa Murkowski plans to vote yes on Amy Coney Barrett for the Supreme Court for Monday. And that was kind of surprising because I didn't know exactly where she, well, actually, I take that back. I kind of felt she was going to go in the other direction, and she didn't. So that's that. Also, social media, thepurpleelephantshow.com, main podcasting platform, The Purple Elephant Show on Parler, on Instagram, facebook.com/The Purple Elephant Show, at Real TPES on Twitter. And if you're watching this on BitChute, YouTube, or Dailymotion, don't forget to hit the subscribe button followed by the notification bell. But as I was saying, everything has been rinse and repeat. That's all it's been. There isn't anything that is really where I'm just like, oh, I really want to talk about this. The Hunter Biden stuff, this has been going on for almost weeks now. It's been a slow drip. Everything's been coming out little by little. The news, let me rephrase. The mainstream media is still saying, oh, well, it can't be verified. Oh, it's Russian this and oh, da. Russia. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't see anything happening. They're talking about that the FBI is interviewing someone or preparing to interview someone this Monday. I don't care. I really don't. I won't believe anything until something actually happens. And I don't see that happening. I would be shocked if something happens because nothing ever happens. So with that, don't really feel like talking about it. It's rinse and repeat. And I'm sure something else will come out this coming week and so on and so forth up until the day of the election. As for President Trump is doing what President Trump does. He works his ass off. That I'm actually waiting right now for a rally to start. He's in Ohio right now, which is 1:47 Pacific Standard Time right now as I'm recording this, 4:47 Eastern Standard Time. And he's doing this rally in Ohio. He just finished the rally, which I have watched most of it. He just did one in North Carolina. And after this rally in Ohio, he's going to Wisconsin, if I'm not mistaken. So that would be 3 rallies in one day. And he's still running the country. Again, President Trump is doing what President Trump does. He works his ass off. Now, Joe Biden is doing what Joe Biden does. Nothing. Whether it's in Congress or whether it's as vice president or as the Democrat candidate for president of the United States. He's doing nothing. So that's not newsworthy. It's not really worth covering. Nothing new there. What else is rinse and repeat that's going on? Really, that's about it. And then the polls, they keep on saying the polls. I've already said this before. I've already uploaded this before. I uploaded it to BitChute recently. And before I put the show on BitChute, I had uploaded the episode to podcasting and to YouTube and Dailymotion probably about, 2 months ago, give or take, almost 2 months ago. And I had said, dear media, you're the reason why the polls will never be right when it comes to President Trump. So when people talk about polls, and they're saying that ever since the last debate, one of the polls was saying that his approval with I'm talking about President Trump. President Trump's approval with black voters went up to 40 something percent or whatever. I forgot what particular poll that was, but that's what was said. However, as I've always said, and as I will continue to say, the only poll that matters is the day of the election. And even with that, that's another thing, rinse and repeat. Two, with the stuff that's going on with the courts, where they're accepting mail-in ballots. Pennsylvania recently gave the okay to accept mail-in ballots, even if the signatures don't match. They can also count them. I forgot how many days it is outside of the election, as long as they were postmarked before the election. I think it's like 3 days or something like that, or 7 days, whatever it is. I still don't have much faith in Pennsylvania when it comes to President Trump winning it. If he wins it, great. But I'd be shocked if he did. But as I said before, I have a feeling he's not going to need Pennsylvania. I have a feeling he's not going to need it. And that's based off of the energy right now and my premonition before all of this happened. Or before up until now, I should say, is what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the episode, my 2020 election premonition, and then you can get the information there. What else seems to be like rinse and repeat? I'm trying to think. Supreme Court stuff, mentioned that with Lisa Murkowski. Of course, the vote is this Monday. She's going to get confirmed, more than likely, barring something crazy. I'm not picking up that energy, and I didn't have a premonition on that. So more than likely, she's going to be confirmed on Monday. So case closed on that. And we can stop with the rinse and repeating of that one. I'm doing all of this off the top of my head. I'm just thinking. General Flynn is still stuck in the system, as I said before, not the justice system. Judge Sullivan was complaining about documents being released or something like that. I just don't care. I'm over it. Because this circus shouldn't have been going on this long anyway. And Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court should have stepped up, because he has the authority to step up and say, hey guys, you kind of need to knock this off. This isn't a good look. The receipts are out there. It's clear General Flynn is innocent. The evidence is here. Why are you still dragging this man through this? But Roberts isn't going to do anything, because Roberts doesn't like President Trump. And the longer that General Flynn stays ensnared in all of this drama, the more negative attention it brings to President Trump. So it is what it is. And as I said, it's rinse and repeat. We already know the receipts are out there. We already know General Flynn is innocent. Rinse and repeat. This is still going on. So it's like, why talk about it? What else is happening? I'm trying to think what's come across. One funny thing, I did post it on the Instagram, The Purple Elephant Show. An AI computer said President Trump won the debate. So I thought that was kind of funny. I mean, if you want to talk about that. What else? China stuff. China is China. Rinse and repeat. Nothing really happening there. France is having some issues related to terrorists. Rinse and repeat. France constantly has issues related to terrorists. It's like all of this stuff, rinse and repeat. It just happens. It's like we're stuck in a loop, is what it is. And then, of course, rinse and repeat with the pandemic. I barely talk about the China Wuhan virus, because all it is rinse and repeat. Same stuff over and over again. One group says this, one group says that, another group says this, another group says that. Wear a mask, don't wear a mask. A vaccine is coming, a vaccine is not coming. There's going to be this, there's going to be that, there's not going to be this, there's not going to be that. Rinse and repeat. This many people died, this many people didn't die, this many people have tested positive, yada, yada, yada. Rinse and repeat. I'm just over it, is really the case. Now, when it comes to my morning political thought, I'll obviously do that on Monday and cover it as long as I'm here, because I don't take any day for granted, and I give thanks anytime I see another day. I I don't know what could possibly happen on Monday that comes across my feed, whether it's from the Epic Times, Washington Times, New York Post, or the Independent or Daily Mail or whoever. But, whatever comes across, I'll take a look at it, pick something out. That'll be my morning political thought. But as for this weekend for the Purple Elephant Show, I got nothing. Everything's been rinse and repeat. Nothing major is happening. It's still the same old, same old, same old. And I'm not, I hope this doesn't come across in a negative manner. That is not my intention. My intention is to say that we are stuck in a time loop. And more than likely, we won't escape the time loop until probably November. I'd probably say November the 10th or 11th. We'll probably escape the time loop around November 10th or 11th. I'll still cover stuff from time to time, obviously. But as for today, I got nothing. But thank you to those who have been supporting the show, listening to the podcast, sharing, liking, subscribing, doing all of that stuff. It means more to me than you guys will ever know. I really, really appreciate it. And I will continue to give you the information that comes across the desk in a concise and unfiltered, indirect manner. So thank you again for supporting the Purple Elephant Show, which is a weekend show, and then my morning political thought during the week as a supplement to the show, and everything else that you do. Until next time, be blessed.